Good afternoon. Good afternoon, how are you doing? Hope a great day for you today. My name is Dan and I'm the leader of Team Giving Tree. Some of you might notice what I'm trying to tell you about after watching the video. So, before presenting my team's idea, I want to tell you about one of the things that I learned while living in the UK last year. One day, I was walking down the street with a friend of mine near Roehampton University, which was where I used to live. And I came across some road walkers in a group listening to a representative from a local charity. And then I kind of overheard what they're talking about, standing right next to them. After listening to the charity rap, they quite easily agreed to donate some money to this charity's cause. And I asked them why they donated their hard-earned money with no hesitation. And one worker simply replied, "I never thought about that. That's a good question. But if you ask me, I also get help from other people, I have to say. So, isn't it fair to share with people in a war situation?" When he said that to me, I really thought that donating money is truly beautiful and full-hearted. And what happened on the day served as inspiration for our program. So, sharing this experience with my team helped us to realize that we Koreans lack that eagerness to give that I noticed abroad. You might have seen some people from other charities at subway station or on the street asking for money for those people. And you might also have seen some people who ignore those charities. Why? Why are people ignoring them so easily? Do you think this is a problem? The statistics back up our feeling. As you can see from our chart and graph, Koreans donate much less than their peers in other developed nations. With this in mind, we conducted a survey of 200 people in Korea. And we found three main reasons why Korean people do not give to those charities. And here are the reactions. First, it's too complicated. I don't have time to plan this in a busy day. Of course, I want to donate, but it seems there's enough to worry about. Second, a lack of transparency. I don't trust those charities. I don't know where my money goes. And third, finally, small can help. People think they don't have enough money to make a big difference. So, our team set out to fix this by creating a culture of giving in Korea from our work.
Giving Pass, its name highlights exactly how our program works. Every time a person touches their public transport card, a 5% surcharge is added their fare and donated to charity. People can choose where their money goes, and every donation will be accounted and visible on the Giving Pass website and smartphone app. In our solution, we address these three main concerns that Koreans had with donation. It is simple, transparent, and even encourages small donation. First, it is simple. All you need to do is pick up your Giving Pass and touch your card. By simply touching your card, you've just donated for people in need. That's all. It is the simplest and quickest way of giving. Second, it is transparent. Giving Pass members will be able to choose the organization that you've already know and trust. So when you try to register Giving Pass, you just pick up one group that you think most reliable. And for those who want to know where their money goes, we will greatly encourage the receiving organization to post donation users report and feedback on the tracking application. So you could track down where these organizations use your money. Lastly, small? No, it's big. Each donation from Giving Pass will amount roughly 61 based on current public transportation fare. Some of you might say that this is rather trivial amount of money, or 61 is not enough to help somebody else. But let's do some math and see how this 61 would grow much, much larger. And take a look at how many people use Seoul transit system in 2010. There are more than 2.4 billion people. Let's assume that as few as 1/4 of all passengers sign up for the giving pass. The number is 36 billion won. Remember, this is just from the Seoul subway system. The number is grown many times over if you consider the other major cities like Busan, Daegu, and Gwangju. Drop by drop fills the top. Another main reason why we saw a great opportunity in linking public transit with giving comes from a recent article about that money. That money is the money that is no longer actively used in public transit card accounts. It simply sits without ever being used. According to a recent article, 8 billion won sits unused in one of the 6 major card accounts. There are more than 6 card providers in Korea, meaning this figure 8 billion is likely to be much, much larger. In this regard, we saw that money has a means to fund the initial setup of the giving pass. In other words, you could get giving pass in exchange for your old or broken Metro card.
Win-win strategy. To spread the using of Giving Pass in Korea broadly, we try to make people feel rewarded when they're using Giving Pass. And here's our idea. First, thank you for sharing. If your card is just ordinary transportation card, you would hear those boring sounds after touch your card. Thank you. But if you have Giving Pass, you could hear special sounds like, thank you for sharing. You've just donated. These sounds can make you feel proud of the fact that you've just donated to people in difficult situations. So why don't you start your day with hearing these pleasure sounds? Second, donation display. Donation display shows how much money were gathered through the Giving Pass. In order to visualize this, it would be great to set up donation display at each station. Checking this display, people might feel like this. I've given a mere penny, but it's almost 2 billion won on that display. What a change we're making! On top of that, it is to be updated day by day to show us every little help. Third, show your Giving Pass. Giving Pass transfer card will feature graphic and design that distinguish from the typical transfer card by showing images of charitable causes. For example, if someone is looking to donate his money to environmental protection, he could get a card features images of wildlife. By doing this, people can feel special from their peers in a positive way. By building a program that gives people intangible reward for their charity, Giving Pass can instill a broader culture of giving in Korea. People will be able to feel satisfaction and mental contentment by being commonly distinguished for their giving as they commit and travel. Everyone knows that donations are meaningful and great for all of us. But why? Why is it always hard for us to put it into action? That's why we suggest Giving Pass as the simplest and easiest way of donation. Touch your card and reach their minds. Giving Pass can do this. Thank you.